Hi, this is Sheila Troublesy with Path to Growth Therapy and Troublesy Coaching and Consulting. And today we are talking about consultation calls. So, do you do consultation calls? Do you have questions about how to do them? What kinds of things you would want to include? I've got you. Let's dive in. So, consultation calls, what are the point of them? Well, it's to see if you're a good fit for the client and the client is a good fit for you. Okay. And you can do this easily with a very basic structure. Now, I like to have a form up that has some things already pre-filled out based off of the information that I've received about that client. I might already have a little bit listed of what they're looking for, their referral source, their name, their email, and their phone number. Okay. Very basic. Maybe even their insurance box is already checked if I know that information. All of that you can easily get off of whatever form comes in, potentially if you're using Calendly or if you're using your EHR and you know that information ahead of time, that makes things so much easier. So, how do I start? I welcome them. I start by saying, there's some things that we want to get out of the way first that might guide this conversation. And I want to know first thing what they're looking for. Are they looking for virtual? Are they looking for in person? I might already know that a specific date or time. Oftentimes clients come in and they may want evening. I don't offer evening. So right there, my conversation is going to divert to let me get the information I need so I can go to my referral sources. And then I'll email them back with that information. They're thankful for that because when I utilize the plethora of Facebook groups that all you wonderful therapists are on, then I can find therapists who have openings for them, right? And then send them the list. So they're not having to kind of like go through all of these providers that maybe don't even see them at the time that they need or have openings. Okay. So this is a lovely service that I can provide for them. And I'll go that route. And then we end the call a little bit earlier. I might still offer some other things or tell them about my services if there's some other things that I think that could be of value for them. If the time frame that they're looking for works with my schedule, then I'll proceed and I'll talk a little bit more with them about what I can offer and answer any questions that they might have that maybe they didn't already do some research on. A lot of them that have come to me already know who I am. They've researched me and looked through my website, right? So they're coming wanting to work with me. So I'll answer any questions and tell them a little bit about who I am and what I can do, right? What symptoms can I help alleviate that they are coming for? What is it that I can do pertaining to their goal? Now you've got to speak confidently about what you do. And these calls are really great practice for you to do that because clients are going to convert to want to work with you if you show confidence. They want to see that. It can phase a lot and it's meaningful in your interactions, right? So you're not only practicing talking about your niches and what all you offer, all the services that you offer, but you can also, dare I say the term, upsell, right? Like you're trying to convert these clients to be your clients, potential clients to be your clients. But not only that, there's other services that you might offer that would be really great for them. And it's important to be able to talk about everything that you offer. So maybe it's a group, maybe it's a therapy intensive, right? The more you talk about that and the more comfortable you are, they're going to think about that and realize that that's an option. And you might convert a client that is coming to you for therapy to do a therapy intensive. Okay. So you're building that confidence there. That's so important. So some therapists might say, oh, I don't feel like I need it. It's my time is valuable, or they might charge. You do what works for you. Most of us tend to do it for free, right? This isn't just about our time. We need to be mindful of how long we're having these consult calls with clients and keep them brief. This is not a therapy session. Okay. It's to make sure that we're a good fit, communicate our services, and talk about kind of the next things to expect, whether that's in the intake with you and just in sessions in general, right? I want clients to know what a typical session is like with me. Is it directive? Is it not? What kinds of modalities maybe do I utilize? when I'm working with clients, right? And kind of next steps. If they want to work with me, here's what that looks like. You're going to receive an email from this such and such platform to be submitting paperwork, important points that you might need to mention, like no show or how soon they need paperwork in prior to that first scheduled intake appointment, right? Because you might need to make sure that the insurance is all lined up and ready to go so that you can charge properly, right? So I like to have complete transparency, and your clients will thank you. So lastly, it's time to schedule. And more times than not, if you work it this way, the way we've talked about today, your clients are there and they are ready to be your clients. They're going to schedule at the end of that consult call with you. So if they're not and they're talking to some other ones, I would just politely follow up with a nice little email summarizing some of the pieces and parts that you talked about and ways that they can schedule with you. I always have some dates ready and some times ready available for the end of the consult call to offer them as well. So if you've got questions that you want answered about consult calls, things that you would talk about, or a nice little template for that, I'd be glad to provide it. Just comment below, follow, and like for more. Thank you and have a great day.